Well, October 10th is World Mental Health Day, and a day that provides us with a great opportunity to talk about well-being, mental health, and the struggles of life. The biggest issue when it comes to the subject of mental health is that we think about it as binary, meaning you either have your mental health or you don't. And what is true, what we know about every human being on earth and what COVID has exposed in large quantities, is that all of our lives and all of our mental health operate on a spectrum. Some days we're doing incredibly well, other days we're doing terribly, and most other days we're somewhere in between. And one of the things that we have to do when we think about mental health and how we think about it for our own lives and the lives of others is not to box ourselves in, not to get stuck, not to let labels and diagnoses prevent us from realizing that when we go through the ups and downs that are part of a normal life, there's nothing wrong with us. But we don't have to accept a label. We can acknowledge and recognize that life is challenging, that life is filled with ups and downs, and the question isn't whether or not those will find us in our lives, it's how will we deal with them. And that is at the heart of what we focus on here at the Boulder Crest Foundation, is teaching people to struggle well in the face of the inevitable ups and downs that we will all encounter, without regard to diagnoses and labels, and fundamentally understanding that all of our lives are a sine wave. Ups, downs, ups, downs. The key is to learn how to live in balance, is to learn how to navigate and experience those in meaningful ways so that you can grow. And that's at the heart of our work here, post-traumatic growth. And that's the second part I want to talk about in this message around World Mental Health Day. There are a lot of words and descriptions we use when it comes to mental health. And I would argue that about 99.9% of those are negative. One of the things we know here is that in the wake of pain can come purpose. In the aftermath of loss can come gain. That is the notion of post-traumatic growth. That is the birthright of every human being who is ever born who will at some point in their life struggle. It's to learn how to navigate that struggle so that you can grow and become wiser for it. So you can understand yourself more deeply, connect with others more significantly, and to live that great life you deserve to live. So on this World Mental Health Day, remember two things. One, mental health isn't binary. We all operate on a spectrum, so just don't get stuck. And the second is it's possible to grow in the wake of mental health challenges. It's possible to grow in the wake of trauma and struggle. And that is our wish for each of you, to be able to take care of yourself so you can take care of those you care about, and to be able to grow in the midst of struggle that we're all experiencing right now.